Alright, so we're going to look at some secret grade today. I've got a secret grade GM in TI, I've got an S9 in TAP, and either an S8 or an S9 in TGM1. I don't really play TGM1, so I'm not really sure which one my PB is, but I can definitely get an S9, I guess. It seems plausible. I've definitely got an S8 though, I distinctly remember to get an S8. So one of the characteristics that sets me apart from the other secret graders, besides possibly Kataru, is my ability to do things efficiently. Everyone else, except for Kataru and I, as far as I know, the TIGM is over 100 levels, whereas mine's 76 and Kataru has apparently done it even quicker. And I tend to believe him. He sat down in GDQ and did it in one attempt. That was an amazing launch. And then you look at his tap and he did GM in 97 levels. So I tend to believe him when he says he's done it far quicker. I was just casually playing Master, trying to get an M, and I saw a good piece sequence to play secret grade, so I decided to have a secret grade game and break out the monotony of failing at getting an M. So first let's have a look at why I think it was a good piece sequence. I start with a T. So T is probably my favorite piece to start with. I'm also really happy to see an I. I'm not unhappy to see a J, but besides that, I'm generally, those are the pieces you want to start with, an I or a T. Then the piece after that. If it's a T, you want to see a J. If it's an L, you want to see it. If it's a I, you want to see a T or a J, and then you want to see the L. So basically you need an L with this strategy to start, and what do you know, I get an L next. So I'm going to place this T down here. There's a little bit of hesitation time where I'm trying to decide whether or not I'm going to secret grade it, and that happens almost at the beginning of every game I get a T to start with. So that's why it's taking me so long to place a piece. But I'm going to place it over here, then place the J up here. So the advantage of that is now I've got two holes. My one required line clear going from left to right. There's a minimum of 3 line clears you need to make playing secret grade to get the GM. One going left to right, one going right to left, and one to make everything work out nicely. And someone has actually constructively done this. Shui has gotten this in an SRS model, I believe, rather than ARS. But either way, it's very impressive. So yeah, this is a good start. I'm going to place an S piece here, an S here to fill up this hole. Then I'm hopefully going to get this stuff over here filled in, so I can start stacking up and getting my holes filled in the pattern I want. So now I've filled up all of this stuff and I got my S, so I'm going to place that here, and then I'll have this hole and I'll want to fill in this and have a hole here. So let's see what happens, and I'm going to rotate this T and I'll have a nice hole here, and everything else will be filled in so far. So far so good. Let's quickly talk about this kind of pattern. I don't do it this game, but I like to use this pattern a lot. This pattern lends itself very nicely to getting T pieces. Sit a T here, such that these 3 pieces are filled and this piece is filled. Then you get this hole and this hole all in one piece, and it feels great to do that. So I should probably be placing this set down here, but I place it up here, which that's okay. Now I get the hole here, and then I just quickly place down the I, and there's not much to say about it. That's where it needed to go essentially. I probably could have played the O here and L, and an L over the top of it, but this is good. I'm happy with that. So this T placement. I think it's the first time I've utilized it. What I actually do, but it's occurred to me before. So I'm going to place it vertical with this part, the I'm not sure what to call it, the mid piece hanging on where it is now, and it being vertical over here. Because my next piece, it's very depending on my next piece. I'm willing to risk this hole down here, because I have this piece and I get another 2 holes for free, essentially. So you can tell that it's taken me a long time to place this piece. I'm weighing up the consequences of placing it here. How many pieces do I have that can actually fill this? I've got a lot. I can chuck an not an I can chuck an L and a J in there. I can chuck an O in there. There's plenty of stuff I can do. I can put in a Z and a T, then I, which is what I actually end up doing, I believe. There's a whole variety of options, so this isn't that terrible. So I commit, I place it, then I place in the, I place in the Z, exactly that one. Then this J, I should flip it, but I don't. I place it here, I get scared a little, and kind of want to be able to clear a line if I need it. And it actually does come in handy later. It comes in very handy. Now I get that T and place it where I need to. Notice I can't place anything that leaves a hole down here because this line will not clear, so I have to get the rotation in. And T was the only option for that. Now I place the S here again to create this hole. Using the S's like this is it's a common tactic. It's very good, I guess. Going this way, you get S's. Going the other way, you need Z's. So it's just something you end up naturally doing all the time. I've got an S here, an S here, and I've now got an S here. It's just the piece to use. And I've got T's going this way. And you can swap them going the other way as well. The T's, S's, and Z's are all basically useful pieces. I only did this placement, this T placement, because my next piece is an O. I definitely would have done something different if it wasn't. Watching your next piece is incredibly important in secret grade. Probably more so than playing the slower parts of the game early, unless you're actually trying for a time. But it's far more important to the structure of the stack to watch your next piece. Then I get down the I. I've been waiting for that for a long time. Remember how I was talking about this maybe 10 levels ago, 10, 15 levels ago, about this hole down here, which I can only build a T, then an I. And then I get this T, and I really want the next piece to be an S, so I can place it down here. Then I can plug the S into here, get this hole, and get everything nicely set up. And that's what I happened to get. I was already moving the T piece over before I saw the S, because I did have a little bit of time to wait, and there's nothing particularly bad going on. I could place an I here, I could place an O here, I could place a J here, I could place an L here. Like I could place every piece basically. That's what I'm getting at. It's like I said, it's important to look at your next piece. So I'll place that down there. Hopefully I'll place this over there or here. So I place it here because my next piece is a J, and I get to place the J here to make this little hole. And then I get a nice little L. Yeah, an L. If I get an L, I can place it in here, get a hole here, and get nice things happening over here. It's probably my favorite way to do the reversal, to get going back from right to left. That's probably the hardest bit of the game besides trying to deal with stuff up here. So that's what I do. Then I get the L exactly like I want, and the next piece is an S, which is a Z, sorry, which is perfect. I get to make this hole here, which is one of the hardest holes to make. Probably second only to this one, or at least for me. Other people may struggle with other things, of course. I've got a nice thing going on here. I get to place this S here and a Z here next, I think, but that does force me to have either an I or an L going down here. And I'm forced to have an I over here already. I may as well commit to that I going over there. It's fine. So this is kind of strange. I place it here because I don't have much time to think. It's not got very far to drop. My next piece is an I, so I'm going to clear out a line as well, so it's going to give me a little extra time to think next time. And I'm forcing, remember I'm forcing an I or an L down here, so it's okay. I've already limited my choices over here. And where else am I going to place this piece anyway? Like, it's basically got to go there. And fortunately I get the L on the next piece, and I get another Z, which is perfect. I get to place it here. Once I place this L, I get to place the the Z here, and it makes all of this work out very nicely. Another L would have also been nice to place and have a nice flat, but that's okay. We take what we can get. Beggars can't be choosers, right? This J I could have placed here as well, rather than being slightly safer and playing it down a little lower. But that is awfully high. I don't have much room for error if I do that. And I don't gain much, I only gain one hole. And it's not the top hole. So I choose to play safe. I don't really have much choice here. I've got to go for this overhang. I forget if I play the eyepiece down here or down here, but either way this overhang doesn't really matter. I would always place it there. I think I placed the eye over here, yeah I do. And I'm fortunate to get the right sequence there. Now, I basically got no choice there. I've got to place the L and J basically where they end up. But things are starting to look okay, and my left side's a little low. I would prefer my left side to be slightly higher than this at this point, and my right side's awfully high. So I don't have much room for error. Hopefully I'll force that down. No, it's okay. That's only okay because I have this pattern going on, and I've got the Z. If I didn't have that Z, that would be far from okay, I think. Because where else do I place other pieces? I can't place an O really. I can place an O here. That's awfully high up to these couple of cells, which you don't want to block. And I've got the I can force over to here. So my right side's basically completed at this point. I clear off that one line I had spare to clear. Now here it would have been nice to get a T. This is why I tap so much harder than TI. Now if it was TI, I would flip this L and hope the next piece is a T so I can place it down here. Or I could hold. I would probably be holding a T right now if this is TI because I'm very high up and the T's probably the most useful piece is high up without having the T already over here. The T is my favorite piece at this point. T is very useful in second grade in general. I think I placed it over here though. Yeah, I do. Then I get that. So I've got, it's all worked out. If I can clear these two lines, everything's worked out perfectly. So the optimal place to place this I is right here, then hope I get the J to spin it in. I think I actually get really unlucky. I think I only have 2 more pieces left, and I think another one of them is an I. Yeah, so I already had an I in my history, and I got another I. If that was a J, I think this just works. It's just magical, and I would be very happy. But unfortunately it doesn't. That's okay, it happens. I don't really have much I can do. I shift it over, drop it in the hole, and then die on the O. But that's an S7, that's okay. Notice my level. My level is exceptionally low, considering I've never gotten the GM in this. The only other person I would expect to be that low at this point is Kitaru, maybe Shui, but I don't think Oliver or I forget the other guys. Sorry, I do know everyone, sort of. It's only been a recent one, but anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone except for Kotaro and I in ARS have over 100. So I'm very happy with the S7 at 79. I would obviously have liked the GM, but you can't win them all, I guess. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys have learned a little bit. And yeah, that's all.